Good morning, members of the media, Bermuda public. My name is Maurice Lowe. I'm the Technical Development Director of the Bermuda Football Association. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you today Mr. Shannon Burgess, the First Vice President of the Bermuda Football Association, and the Minister, Minister Darrell of Culture and Sport. Ms. Burgess, you can come up and give us a word, please.
Thank you, and welcome. I'm not sure who chose the time of this press conference and the location, but we will try not to melt. After the draw of the final round of the CONCACAF World Cup competition, I had a conversation with a couple of our colleagues around the table, and I spoke about perhaps one of my last matches in the national team in a World Cup qualifier. And many of you may remember we had to apply to FIFA to put up some temporary stands behind the southern goal because tickets were selling out. And fast forward to the actual match, you kind of go between the lines and you get zoned in, and you don't really, look up into the stands. At one point in the second half, we were attacking the southern goal, and there's a house right on the other side of the fence. And at that point, there was a break in play, and I looked at the house, and you almost couldn't see the roof because the people were on that roof because they couldn't get into the stadium. I took a moment to look around and saw, indeed, every seat taken. Some fellas in those trees behind us had climbed the tree for a vantage point. So I said to my colleagues, Jamaica, Trinidad at home, Curacao at home, we need to sell out the stadium. So we're here for a few reasons today, and I thank you for joining us, but we want to officially state that we are pleased and proud of our senior men's national team in achieving this feat. We've had several teams leave the country, both in our men's, boys, women's, and girls, that have done us proud. But we want to take time to celebrate this achievement because we now need to build up to help them how we can. So this team, who has clearly surprised even the most ardent of supporters, and certainly the pundits, by defeating Cuba in Cuba for a stake in what we deem to be a historic qualification to the final round of the CONCACAF qualifiers to the FIFA World Cup 2026. And today we are inviting all of Bermuda to get behind the national team as they take on three of the top nations in our region during our quest to achieve what most in the past have thought to be unthinkable. So today we say to all of Bermuda that we need to show the true spirit of what we all dub Burmy love. We need to say to the region, to the world, that even though the elite teams and the larger countries that always qualify for the World Cup, we say here today, why not us? We are 6 matches, I say 6 wins, my jersey number was 6, from reaching the FIFA World Cup 2026 finals to be played in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. 6 games, 6 wins with your help. Our team will give all that they have. They will play with Burmy love within their hearts. And that's why we need to fill this stadium. And first up, on September the 5th at 7 p.m., we need to let Jamaica know that with the support of every Bermudian, our Gumbe Warriors actually belong on this stage. This is a historic moment, for the Bermuda team has never made it to the final round of FIFA World Cup qualifiers in this format. But our team is not just satisfied with making it to this round, they desire to go all the way. It's not going to be easy, but with the support of Burmy love and our Bermudians to fill these stands, every and anything is possible. As the excitement builds, we want to give some interesting and key things to the public. And as stated, we are in a group of 3 where we will play home and away matches. We have the 3 home games, and obviously get your calendars and diaries out, on Friday, September the 5th at 7 p.m., where we will host Jamaica. Then we will host our next home game on Friday, October the 10th, and we will host Trinidad and Tobago. Our final home game is on Thursday, November the 13th, where we will host Curacao. And once we get all of the timings of the second and third match out, we will release it to the public. The timing and the tickets of the first match on September 5th have been released. So make your way to those outlets to purchase your tickets. There are a few other important things to note. This will be the first time ever that VAR, video assistant referee, will be installed and operational during a match in Bermuda. And this shows the seriousness and importance of this being the final phase of qualifying. Two other key points, and I have one of my colleagues to my left that will lead this initiative. Off-level production will be introducing the Ultra Fan Zone in the Clyde Best Center of Excellence parking lot before the matches. And so think about a Friday, match starts at 7 o'clock. We're all going to be wearing our jerseys to work that day. Reach out to off-level production to get more information about what they're looking to do before the match to ramp up the excitement. There will also be a fan hub at Looky Looky in the Washington Mall. This hub has a vibrant collection of Bermuda brands, Bermuda's best brands. They will sell the Bermuda national team replica jerseys. They will host player appearances, and there will be much more, so look out for that. Ultimately, fans can show their support by purchasing and wearing their jerseys. And we will be wearing pink at home. But there are several outlets. As I said, Looky Looky, there are also Sidekicks, Pro Shop, and the BFA Clyde Best Center of Excellence. So go and get your jersey today, and we look forward to seeing you in the stadium. I'll now pass it over to Minister Darrell.
Good morning, Bermuda. Today is bigger than football. Today is about pride. Today is about unity. And today is about a moment that could shift the course of our sporting history. Our Gombe Warriors are on the road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it is our time to stand behind them. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, a chance to bring our communities together, to inspire our young people, and to show the world the strength, the talent, and the spirit of Bermuda. We honor the players, the coaches, and teams who have built the foundation of football in this community. Their passion, their work, and their belief has brought us to this very moment. And now our Gombe Warriors deserve our full support, on the field as well as off the field. This means investment. This means belief. This means showing up. And I'll repeat that one more time. This means investment. This means belief. And this means showing up. This World Cup campaign is for all of Bermuda. Through events, through outreach, through community involvement, we want every person on this island to feel a part of this journey. We're blending sport with culture. We're blending sport with music. And we're creating something that lifts the entire country. We're also building partnerships across sectors to take this message even further, that Bermuda is all in on this World Cup campaign. This is more than sport. This is our chance to show who we are on the world stage. Let's make history together. Let's stand united behind our Gombe Warriors. And let's carry them with pride all the way to the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. Thank you. Any questions?
I think we'll pause for some questions. I don't know if you have any information you want to give on the off-level production. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, as said, Off-Level Productions is coming back with their Ultra Fan Zone. It's essentially a pre-game event and party and fan zone for all patrons who want to join. We will be selling tickets at the same site, gpass.bm, as the game tickets can be purchased. And what we're essentially trying to create is just an exhilarating environment where it's just filled with excitement and everyone just getting rallied up and ready to support Bermuda as they take on these three games, the three very critical games, and really just give the home field advantage. We've done it for quite a few games in the past, and we're just excited to bring back that experience. And I couldn't do it without, obviously, the support from BFA Football, the support from One Communications, and the support from Boris and Lightborn. So we're excited for that, and we just want as many people to come out and to support and join in the fan zone. We have flags, we have noisemakers, we have all sorts of DJs, games, and activations that will be taking place right over at the Clyde Best Center of Excellence parking lot, and we'll go from there. Cheers.
Thank you. Any questions? Sir?
Mr. Banda, Broke as a newspaper. How much space is available for the first game? How many people can get into the stadium?
From my memory, the stadium holds about 4,200. Mr. Sabir, my memory is correct. And so 4,200 paid individuals in the stands.
Are you availing both this end and the other end?
Absolutely, that's our endeavor. Yes.
So you're saying something about applying to FIFA for extra covers, which end now?
So we haven't done that on this occasion. I was actually speaking about a prior match where the ticket sales were flying off the shelf, and we thought that perhaps we can get extra bodies in the stadium. I'm not sure if that's still an option, but we will talk about that should we reach that position.
Still about the ticket sales, are they flying off the shelves?
I do not have that information. Mr. Sabir is nodding. I've had people come to me personally because they are aware of September 5th. And you've got to realize, obviously, most of us know we have ties with Jamaicans. There are many folk in Bermuda that are resident of Bermuda that have Jamaican heritage. So Bermudians that will show up in the pink jerseys will need to outnumber those persons with Jamaica's ties. And the ones that I've spoken to are very confident that we will do so, but we encourage you to ensure that this sea of pink would be much deeper than any green, gold, and black that you'll see in the stadium.
Let's talk about the VAR. What advantage is having VAR for Bermuda? How does it benefit Bermuda having VAR for this game?
Well, anyone that has experience with watching matches that have VAR know that sometimes they get it right and sometimes they don't. You have human bodies on the end of the technology. So we can only hope that it's working sufficiently and the right calls are made. You never want to be justifying a bad call, but we can only hope it works as intended.
So it's in place for all the 3 matches? Confirmed?
That's the information that I received just this morning. And Mr. Sabir has confirmed yes.
What kind of support is the government given to the Zombie Warriors as they try to achieve something that they've never happened before? What kind of support are you giving, or you're giving to the players, to the BFA?
That's an excellent question. Thank you. The very next day after the team came back from defeating Cuba to get to this final stage, we did schedule from the Department of Sport and Recreation, which comes under the Ministry of Tourism and Transport, Culture and Sport, meetings with the Bermuda Football Association, and we asked them what type of support do they need. And what you will see going forward, we will assist them in their marketing efforts. We will assist off level in the fan zone that they are putting. Support comes in many ways. The government will be out in full support at both home. I will be traveling to the away matches to make sure that the government supports them, and not speaking for the Premier, but I'm pretty sure that there will be a match that he will attend as well. This is nothing new. The government has always supported the Bermuda Football Association, whether it be through financial grants, whether it be through in-kind services, and whether it be through supporting every single Bermuda Football Association match that I am on island for. I do attend, and that is the females, that is the youth teams, that is the senior men's teams as well. So this is just continuing on in the support that the Bermuda government has given and will continue to give, not just for the BFA, but for all of our national sports governing bodies. As we say, sport matters.